what's wonderful about knowing Emma, the relational marketer, is she's she really loves to be home, and at the
Yes.
same time loves to be with clients. She's very balanced. Now, there is something that I have learned from you based on what you tell me and the stories that you post on Facebook, on social media. She's very active. Uh, you are a homeschool mom. So, how long have you been in this setup with Garrett? He has a 9-year-old son, very lovable, very loving.
Well, it's only been what, two months, September, since school started, and it's 2 3 months. No.
And how's it coming along?
Wow, it was. Thank you for noticing that I am a homeschool mom, and thank you for bringing that up. That is really. I tell you, this interviewer right here is very astute. You know, you never know what she's going to ask you, and
That's the magic in him.
that's the magic in LaNelle. No, and you're absolutely right. I love being a homemaker. I love being with family. That's why relationships matter to me. I really did, because I do this for them. I do this for my family. What I do, I love what I do, but ultimately, it's about family. As I'm sure our audience relates to that, right? Isn't it about family for you as well?
Yes. I am very much a family woman. When my kids were smaller, but homeschooling wasn't available then.
Yeah.
It's new, right?
Right. Well, it's been around for a while, but my decision only came during the summer. You know, it's gonna, winter now, but just in the summer before school started, I was getting some invitations to speak. And you know this, it's the same circle that we were moving around in.
Gosh, yeah.
And I was receiving some possible invitations to speak in London, in Singapore, in the Philippines, our homeland, of course. And I just had this vision of that coming to reality, like really quickly. And so I said, you know what, if that happens, my dream has always been to have my child in this case, to travel with me and experience culture and expose him to cuisines and museums. And so he knows, even in this early age, to, have tolerance and be open to cultures and different people. I was a flight attendant. I was an international flight attendant, and I've always dreamed about having my children come with me on my layovers and experience what I experience. And so that came up, and so homeschooling rocks. I love being able to wake up with him, and he has his own setup there, and we have a little board, and it's great. He calls me Miss Amazing.
Oh God! And friends, I've seen this family how they love to bond with each other.
Yes.
And her kid is somebody that. Oh, you just can't imagine what he's going to ask you after you answer the first question and the second question, the third question. And he is very much a relational kid. He is the ninja.
He's the martial arts kid.
Yeah, ninja kid entrepreneur. That's what I called him. I called him dearly that. And it's how he's being brought up, and how he is managing to the transition from the regular school. He's now 9 years old, and now he's going homeschooling. How is he relating to it?
It wasn't that simple, Nell. In the beginning, well, see, this is the thing. He knows that the purpose why we're doing is twofold, maybe threefold. One is that, the opportunity for him to travel with me. And the second one is that he's able to spend more time with me and be taught by me.
Right.
You see, he learns more. I discovered this early on, that he learns more from me when I teach him. With teachers, he has a little bit of a challenge really listening, because he's very, I would say really smart as far as he's wise. He's really wise. And
he asks questions that are like, hey, am I talking to a 9-year-old or am I talking
to a 20-year-old?
20-year-old, and well, the nice thing about him is, he told me I look like 21.
He did say that today.
Yes. Well, I don't want you to believe it, guys, but this kid is what I'm trying to say. He still has the innocence of a child.
He does.
but he does understand what's going on in the world. And thank God to this wonder mom, this homeschool mom, and she is able to put things together for Karen that would make him understand better of why he's in homeschooling, and at the same time act normally like kids, because she do some activities too. At the end of the day, or before the end of the day, what does he normally do to become like a normal kid?
Well, we make sure that he has friends, and he does have friends in the neighborhood. You know, they just come here. Can Garrett play? So after they finish with their normal school, you know, then Garrett's finished with his school, then they play. And when their friends are not around, then who gets the playmate? Me. Mom plays with mom. I take him to the park. We go on a picnic, and he's now he's so much into martial arts. So we do taekwondo. I take him to taekwondo lessons. He has friends there too, and then we do archery now too. So now I take him to the archery range. So it's a wide range of activities that he's exposed to. And LaNelle, you know this, he comes to events with me.
Yes.
He comes to live events to be trained. And I tell you, he's my cheerleader. You know,
yes.
We all go through these low moments, and sometimes I would have a low moment, and he'll go, Mom, come on, and he'll bring up stuff that he heard from a live event that a mentor was telling us. And he'll just take it from there, and I'll just laugh, and you know, I'll snap out from my gloomy day.
And we were at the park today, with him, because it's his time to play.
Right.
After his mom gave him lots of assignments today.
Yes, he did.
And so now we had to go to the park. So I went out with them for a little bit, and before we know it, he was talking to me about energy. And I said, "Oh my gosh, okay," and I'm listening, because you see, with kids, you also have to show them that you want to connect to them.
Yes.
They have the same needs as adults. They don't want to be treated like people that don't know anything.
Right.
They want to be treated equal, just like anybody else. And so that now there comes, because you see, this kid has a blog site. And what's the name of the blog site?
TheMartialArtsKid.com.
Look, and so that's the son of a relational marketer. So, and how does this homeschooling serve the purpose of you being the relational marketer with your clients on a day-to-day basis?
Well, see, the martial arts kid was born out of Garrett's his passion. See, since he was, I believe, 7 or so, I've always talked about passion, and that you pursue your passion. And that's the same thing I encourage my clients to really dig deeper into their passion and monetize that passion, because it is there for a reason. You were given that gift because you're about to use that gift for the advancement of other people. So Garrett, at 7, knew about this, and of course, being mentored by Joe Bauer, he too is mentored by Joe Bauer.
He's so lucky, you know. He's got some of the mentors I never had connected before, and you know, this kid knows a lot more than me, perhaps. But
so it was born out of that, and then also to show my prospective clients who are kind of watching out there of what anyone can do with the right guidance. Well, hello, a blog by a 9-year-old, and monetizing that with an Amazon store on the blog is to show the people that it can be done. And that's what I teach Garrett, is that it can be done. There's no.
And there was a time he was doing some kind of a yard sale, because he wanna trade it in for something that she teaches, she and Gary teach him the value of money and entrepreneurship. So how does that come along with him? Like when he was doing the yard sale, what was he up to then?
That was very interesting, because see, LaNelle, I believe in not raising our children with entitlement. And I see that a lot, especially we have some wealthy family friends, and the kids just get what they want all the time, and you and I know that we weren't raised that way.
No,
but
we have to earn it.
And we have to earn it, and then we tend to want to just give everything to our children because we weren't raised that way. But so I have to pull back and look at how can I teach Garrett that, yes, there is abundance, yes, that God has created us for abundance, right? But we also have to practice the virtue of patience, at the same time believing that what we want is already here and that we can get it. And so when the community had a garage sale, it was his idea. He wanted the Last Samurai sword so badly. Okay. So he says, Mom, how about if I sell this, whatever, old clothes, old shoes. So he took the responsibility, went out there. He was out there. I did not help him price anything.
Okay.
He made $100.
And how,
he was so happy.
Oh my God! And how was he as a relational marketer during that yard sale? What did he say to his clients?
Oh well, he says he would really look at the benefits of the whatever he was selling, instead of saying, well, this has a fast or this PlayStation will make you do this. He says, I really had a great time doing that, and I'm sure your child would really enjoy it. I mean, he really knows how to talk to people. It just blows me away.
And I think I saw that in your post saying that, well, I hope your kid likes it.
Yes. Saying, I hope your kid likes it. I hope your kid enjoys it.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm so fond of Garrett, because every time I come here, I don't talk to him like a kid, but of course I tend to be protective. Say, okay, please don't do it too much. I don't want you to break your hair. Don't worry. No. But it's just the mother, protective instinct that I got. That of course I'm already a grandma.
Yeah, congratulations! You don't look like
and my grandkid is
as old as him.
As old as him, and I miss him a lot because he's out of the country, but.